Morning folks, Lester here, and as you might be able to see, we have rain. We're getting our first rain in a very long time. It's been well over a month and a half or so without a drop, and we're very blessed to have this. But what I want to do is take advantage of it. You all know that it's that time of year where we put out our ryegrass seed, and today I'm going to take 5 bags of ryegrass seed in my spreader. Let me turn my camera around. So I'm going to work this right side of the pasture there where Dinky, Daryl, and Rita are playing lovebirds. And I'm going to ryegrass this pasture completely. This will be a really nice source of nutrition for our baby goats, our pigs, our alpaca, and whatever horses or donkeys we have over here come this winter. We still have a little bit of green grass, but as you can all see, it's starting to die out. Now, we're not going to ryegrass this side of the pasture over here. Everyone knows that, I've said it in a couple of different videos, Jamie is concerned with the amount of sugar that ryegrass contains. It does have more sugar content than what our normal Bahia grass does. And so what we're gonna do is just avoid planting on this side. And not all of our horses have an issue. Not all of our horses have an issue, but Voodoo, oh my goodness gracious. Why are the horses running? Guys, they're not scared of getting wet. They're just having fun, I believe. I think they're excited about the rain. But Voodoo is by far the only... Be careful, please! You're gonna trip and fall! So this is our seed spreader, and we'll be using this to put that seed out and around our pastures. So you have to get it cleaned out first. Over time, sitting here like this, it accumulates, well, acorns and leaves and all kinds of other stuff that you don't want to clog everything up. So I'm gonna clean it out a little bit, get my side-by-side backed up to it. Actually, you know what? This is very lightweight. I can probably walk it to my side-by-side. Come on, Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. All right, so last time I used this, we've left it open. I have to go ahead and close that up so that we don't want to have our seed shooting out all across the ground. All right, so I had a change of plans. I remember last year when I dropped the seed into the spreader, even though I closed it, some of the seed was able to find its way out. And it annoyed me so bad that I had a little trail of green ryegrass growing across my yard. And we don't want to have that happen again. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the seed in the bag for now. I'll go ahead and drive it down. When I get to my spot where I'm ready, I'll cut these bags open, fill up the container, the seed spreader, and then we'll start going. I'm going to also include a little bit of other seed that we never put out. This is a blend of grass seed mixture. Not sure what this is for, but I will go ahead and include it and take it with us. We might as well go ahead and get it onto the pasture. It's not going to hurt anything. And so as soon as I find me a box cutter, we'll be good to go. All right, I do believe the rain is going to slack off just for a minute or so, which all we're going to need is probably about 5 or 10 minutes. It should not be a long and a big job. It's not hard. I only opened half the gate. I don't think I'll need both gates open. What I don't want to have is Rita run down and try to come out. So I will swing around here, and then I'm going to close the gate behind me just to keep her inside. And so this seed is so small, we're not concerned with our goats or anything eating it. And if they do, it's not going to hurt anybody. Can I do this, Lester Eugene Morrow Jr.? Can I do this? I think I've done it, y'all. I think we've done it. Okay, I'm going to close this gate up and get all of our seed opened up. And then this is the pasture here we're going to seed. Isn't it wonderful how far this pasture has come? I really do if you remember, you can remember how scared I was for a while when we just had no grass growing here. And we took your advice and we talked to the Ag Extension Office, and they told us all of the things that you guys said they would. And before you know it, we took a couple of steps in getting all of that lime. We put that pelleted lime out, and I'll tell you what, that's all it took. One dose of that lime, and all of a sudden we got grass growing again. Of course, it helped a whole lot when we had rain come back this last spring and summer. And so what a blessing. Now, I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's not really a wonderful horse grass yet. There's still a little bit of weeds here and there, and some things that the horses and, things will not eat, but our goats sure do love it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get the seed done. Friends, give me a moment here. I was very wrong. This only holds 3 bags of 50-pound seeds. So that's 150 pounds, and I have 3 more to go. So let's go ahead and get this opened up to the right setting. I think last year we put it pretty thick, right about there, I think. And once we start driving, we tighten this here up. Rita and Dinky, y'all settle down. It's just Daddy spreading some seed. Rita, you're gonna hurt yourself, love. Rita is so excited that Daddy's in the pasture with her. Daryl's freaking out, like, what's going on? What is all the commotion, Rita? I got little short legs. I can't keep up with that, Rita. I can't keep up all that running. Oh, what a spitfire, huh? What a spitfire is our beautiful and wonderful Rita. We love her, y'all. But she's quite the spitfire. So all I'm going to do is kind of crisscross and zigzag all across the pasture to make sure I cover every square inch, or at least as much as I can. In case you're wondering when I know it's time to change and add more seed, you can actually hear when that little spinner becomes free of all the seed. It makes a different kind of a sound. I think I'm hearing that now. Let's go ahead and check it right quick. When you can hear that little thing, so we're getting very low, you can start hearing that metal clang with other metal, and so you know it's time to add more seed. We've done about half the pasture, so we're on track. We're right here on track. Let me go ahead and stop this, add the other seed, and we'll finish everything up. All right, so we have completely covered our pasture. What I like to do whenever I think that I'm done, Rita, would you mind just hushing it up? What I like to do is walk along where I can actually see the ground and I can see the seed count. What I mean by that is if you walk along and look at the ground here, now because it's raining, it's already kind of hard to see, but there are seed all here into the ground. You see what I'm looking at over here? I'm trying to zoom in. And that lets me know that all of those places where that seed fell will all spread out with beautiful green grass. Winter grass, not alfalfa, ryegrass. And it's a very nutritional source for all of our goats and everybody else, our pigs, the alpaca. I already said that, didn't I? Even our big birds will eat it. Now listen, this entire pasture is covered. I have about a bag or so left inside the spreader. What I'm going to do is close it up and go into our actual pastures over here. I'm going to drive around in the pastures, and it'll also get some good ryegrass up there where the babies are at. So they don't have to come to the pasture to eat. They can eat right there amongst their own pasture. It will grow in the shade. And we're going to go ahead and save the rest of this seed to spread out over there. All right, all of our seed has been spread here. We put out 250 pounds of ryegrass seed. Next, we'll be taking the side-by-side and the seed spreader over to the JL Ranch. We have about 800 pounds of seed to spread over there. And then we'll be going to Plum Grove property where Uncle Dan wants to use it. And of course, we'll do Ellie's Pastures as well. All right, we got a nice even distribution of seed on all of our pastures. The alpaca pasture, the Tina pasture. Come on, Tina, keep going, sweetie. Tina has escaped on me. I opened the gate to drive through and she walked right out. She's fine though, I'll walk her back in. All right, friends, well listen, I want to thank you all for watching. So today is my Wednesday. It's the 30th of October. I'll be really excited to see how long it takes for this grass seed to pop up. If we get a little bit of rain this weekend, and then some good sun, and then of course the temperatures of the soil has to be cool enough for the grass seed, the ryegrass seed, to pop up. And if within no time, all of this here will be covered in a nice, beautiful green grass. And of course, our pastures out front will look beautiful and be a wonderful way to maintain the health of our babies throughout the fall and the winter. Thank you all for watching. We love you so much. Blessed to have you. And we will catch you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.